Steadily changing, it's making me better. I'm turning a new thing, it's making me stronger. Yeah, yeah. Christ is in my life forever.
God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. It's me, Minister Jamie Colbreth, CEO and founder of Bad Ministry, where he will give you a what? Crown of beauty for ashes. Guys, it is the second Monday of the new year, and I am just ecstatic for what God is already doing. I have to be honest, everything has been shaken up for me personally, but I'm here, and I'm so grateful to God for it, and I'm still trusting God for what he's getting ready to do. So without, further ado, I'm going to get right into it because I have a little bit of a busy day going on here. So I just wanted to talk to you about a former video that I did. I did a video called Trusting God in the Know. And in that video, I was explaining to you guys how I had applied for this job, and I was so adamant about having this job. I felt like the interview went absolutely amazing. I just knew I had it in the bag. I was super duper confident, and I got a no. And I remember, just being super disappointed and feeling like, wow, like, I just knew I had it. And, what happened, God? Like, but then I remember just, I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to allow God to move in a way that, he needs to move in my life. And, no now does not mean no later. So, in short, I had went on a mission trip to DR. And when we went to this mission trip in DR, we went there to just kind of, help out with some things that are going on. If you don't know the situation between DR and Haiti, I just encourage you to really just look it up and see what's going on over there. There's a great need over there. And we met some amazing people that we are partnership with over there. And it was just great. It was my first, time internationally traveling. Got my first stamp on my passport. Yay. But, I learned so much over there, and I was so grateful. But while I was over there on one of our down days, I'm like checking my email, and I get an email from the same company that had told me no. And she was like, I've had you on my radar, and, there's another position. I know you're out of town. So what I want you to do is when you're ready, just give us a call back and, apply for this job again. Me applying for this job again would have been my 8th time applying at this company. So I'm like, all right, God, you're going to do something. Immediately I remembered a dream, that, one of my sisters in Christ had, where she had ran into me, and I told her that I didn't get the job. And she said she just remembered feeling so disappointed and so hurt. And she said, then I went, psych, I got it. So that dream immediately struck my memory, and I was like, oh, this is going to be the yes. So fast forward, I come back home, have the interview, and the interview is going great. But I'm not going to lie, I don't feel as confident as I did the first time. So my confidence was just a little bit shaken because of the no from the first time. But I still, held my ground and did what needed to be done. And that's when the lady says, we'll get back to you in about a week and a half and let you know. We just have some other candidates we want to interview. So I said, okay. I hung up the phone and I said, you know what? I'm leaving this in your hands, God. You know how bad I need this. I went a whole entire year without a job. I need, finances until entrepreneurship kicks in the way that I want it to, because, that is the goal, right? So, about 2.5, maybe 3 hours later, I get a phone call, and I pick up, and they're like, hi, we just wanted to check on you and see how the interview went. And I'm like, oh, I think it went really well. And, I'm hoping that, further along things will go, that they would choose me. And she goes, well, I'm glad to hear you say that, because yes, they would like to hire you. And I'm on the phone, like trying to compose myself, because I am literally about to jump up out my seat, and speak in tongues. Because, when we get that victory and it was God and it's not you, that's when you just give God the ultimate praise shout. And I'm just like, oh Lord, I'm trying to contain it. And, we just had a brief conversation, but I'm like in so many nice ways trying to rush her off the phone so I could get this out. And as soon as I hung up, I just started immediately praising God and crying because, last year was I'm not going to say, all right, I'm going to stop saying it was such a difficult year. Last year was a year of learning, and I learned a lot of lessons in last year, and a lot of it was to continue to trust God. And that was the major lesson for me, trusting him and to go deeper in him. And it's like, wow, God, like, you really took me on a journey through this and, through this situation. And I'm just so grateful for it. So, with all of that being said, today is my first day at the job. I'm currently at my desk now. We're going to be starting soon. So I'm trying to, do the video a little fast. But I did not want this Monday to go by without me encouraging you that trust God in the no. This is literally a part 2 of that. Trust God in the no. He's either setting you up for something greater, or the timing is not right. And I want to emphasize on that timing a little bit. Excuse me if I sound a little nasally. I'm a little sick. I'm a little sick. So that's why I sound a little bit nasally. But I'm not, this is just raw me, and I'm not going to record this video again. This is going to be the video. But timing. Sometimes we want something now and we get so desperate. We get so like, I need it right now. And God is like, you're not going to be able to handle it right now. Or you're not focused enough for it right now. Or this is not the time right now. For whatever reason, God knows more than you do what you can handle and when you can handle it. So, when I applied the first time, it was before our trip to DR, and I was saying to myself, oh, well, I'm going to have to cut my mission trip short. I'm not going to be able to go to Maryland this year, to the conference, the annual conference that I go to. I had already started pushing the things that God had placed in my heart to do on the side. And God was like, no. I got work for you to do, and you're going to finish this year off strong. So that's, why the timing wasn't right then. There's no coincidence. It's not, whatever. This is all God. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with the person that recommended me. I thank God for her being a vessel and going before, going before God for me, because she didn't just like put my name down and be like, hey, I vouch for her. She literally went to God too and was like, God, like, I know what this woman needs, like, but you know more than I do. So God, move on her behalf, her prayers, whatever they may have been. She did share with me a little bit about what she was asking God for, because some people are so passionate about something happening. And that's another thing. She was so passionate about me receiving this blessing that I needed. And that's what we all need to be. And sisters in Christ is passionate about my sister's blessing. I want to be just as happy about your blessings as you are happy about them. Like we have to have those feelings for one another, and it's called empathy, and we need more of that in the kingdom of God. Like I shouldn't be looking at my sister and, oh, if she get this job, maybe she going to surpass me. It's never should be anything like that. It should be, you got the tools necessary to help. You got the resources, give. You have, do. That's what we have to do. I am a firm believer in that. I don't like to gatekeep. I don't think that's fair. I think that there is more than enough room for all of us to survive. It's more than enough room for all of us to thrive. It is so much out there for all of us to have, and we can only have it if we decide that we want to help and better other people. God is going to pour out, he's going to pour out. And what he has for me, even if it's the same thing for you, we just may reach different target audiences. Your audience could be different from mine. You get what I'm saying? So we need to get into the realm of, my sister is not my competition. The main key goal is to get people to know who God is. So it doesn't matter at what rate you're doing it at. and what rate somebody else is doing it at. You got a YouTube channel, you know, you got some pointers for me, I'll take them. You need pointers? Call me. I will give them to you. I don't know it all. I'm learning through TikTok and YouTube myself how to do all of this type of thing, you know, and just from the people that I'm watching. But we shouldn't be jealous of one another. We should be supporting one another. So all in all, I just want to say happy Monday to you guys. If you left your house already, please don't forget to adjust your crown and know that you are a queen. I love you and I'm praying for you all. Continue on this journey. Stay safe, guys. Make sure you're taking your vitamins. Make sure you're taking your ginger shots because it is real out here and, you know, sickness is going around. But I pray that you are all covered. I love you to life. Have a blessed one.